And welcome back to My UP News. As we look at what's up with the weather, we're looking at winter weather making a return to upper Michigan, and the rain will be changing over to snow with wind. And with the snow melt that we have been seeing today due to the milder air, that snowmelt is going to refreeze tonight, and we're going to have icy roads and sidewalks and snow on top of the ice, and we're also going to have the wind as well. And we could see 45 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts in the Keweenaw Peninsula and along the Lake Superior shoreline. Here's my UP weather radar. We're getting the snow showers going Marquette westward into the Keweenaw Peninsula and also into the far western UP, not being picked up by the radar, but this is being picked up by the radar across Delta County here. A good burst of snow from just north of Nema back towards Rapid River. This is headed into the Escanaba and Gladstone area, and as this snow moves on through, the visibility is going to quickly drop. This is moving pretty quick, but you're going to notice the visibility really drop on off as this burst of snow moves on through from Rapid River to Escanaba and westward over to Bark River. Widening out the view here, this is a radar loop over the past 5 hours, and early on this evening we had a good deal of rain. Now that has moved on off towards the northeast. Colder air is now coming in, and the temperatures are falling accordingly here. We got temperatures in the 20s for Marquette, Sawyer, Gwinn, 26 Iron Mountain, teens, even single numbers as you go to Ironwood, 1 in Duluth, and Duluth at this time has a wind chill of 21 below zero, 11 below zero for Ironwood, and the wind chills are starting to fall as well across the rest of the UP, 1 below zero, the current wind chill for Houghton. Northwesterly wind behind the front here, that's what's bringing in the colder air. Sustained winds anywhere between 15 and 25 miles per hour with higher gusts. Gusts are starting to pop up more on this map. We have a wind gust of 35 miles per hour for Munising, a 26 mile per hour wind gust for Houghton, and also Ironwood. Copper Harbor currently has a wind gust of 45 miles per hour. All right, let's take a look at future track here as we go through the rest of the night. And you can see as colder air continues to move on in, we're going to have snow as we go through tomorrow morning. And then as we head into your Friday during the day, lunchtime through the early afternoon and later afternoon, some lake effect snow tries to hang on, especially in the snow belts east of Marquette. But that's gone by tomorrow evening. And that opens the door for our next clipper to move on in tomorrow night on into Saturday. This time around, it will be all snow. Speaking of snow, here's our snowfall forecast tonight through early Friday afternoon, and you can see 3 to 6 inches of snow here, and from Grand Marais to Munising away from Lake Superior, and also in Marquette County away from Lake Superior into the higher terrain. And then we also have 3 to 6 inches of snow in the weather forecast for the far western UP and Keweenaw Peninsula. Lesser amounts as you go towards Lake Michigan and the south central UP. The wind is going to be going through Friday morning. Wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles per hour, 45 to 55 miles per hour in the Keweenaw Peninsula and along the Lake Superior shoreline. And that is going to bring in this colder air. Lows early Friday morning in the single digits and teens. And as we head into tomorrow afternoon, look for high temperatures generally in the teens to perhaps the lower 20s. And that wind chill, those wind chills are going to get low to very low by Friday morning, with wind chill readings below zero for all of the UP by Friday morning. So we do have a winter weather advisory for most of the UP through early Friday afternoon, and for a northerly wind that is going to be going pretty good here through Friday morning. It's a lakeshore flood advisory. That means we could see some Lake Superior water get pushed on shore. And as we take a look at the Great Lakes waters, we have a storm force wind warning for Lake Superior, and we could see some really high waves on the shoreline surrounding that. We do have a gale warning that's in effect for eastern Lake Superior and Keweenaw Bay and the near shore in the western UP. 16 for Marquette for your Friday, 28 Saturday, cold on Sunday, and then we are looking at milder, so to speak, air as we head towards Christmas. For Munising in the eastern UP and Grand Marais, it's a cold one for your Friday with some lake effect snow, around 20 along Lake Michigan, and teens as you go westward into the Keweenaw Peninsula and along the Michigan-Wisconsin border for Friday.